It's that time again where I get to do another unboxing. That's right, it's Little Miss Eccentric here, ready for another reveal. And it's going to be an exciting one, I believe. There should be something that's really awesome in here. A designer piece that I'm really excited about. That should be in here. And pretty excited about that one. So we'll get to that when we get to it. I haven't actually seen it in person yet. So if you're ready with me, let's start unboxing this. I only just got it today. It's all in here. What I might do is gently take it all out in a big tangle, which I don't really like when it's done like that. So I think vintage jewellery should be taken care of very carefully. But there is a huge amount here, so I might have to break the video up over a few parts and see how we go. There we have it. Let's start finding what we have. Okay, it looks like we have a few bangles as a set there. There might be more there, I'm not sure. Here, 4 bangles. Just give you a closer look. These are the ones that are patterned like possibly Cloisonne bangles. Oh. There we go. That's the starting point. We have a pair of clip-on earrings. Rather retro. There we go. It's got the clip-on there at the back. I honestly don't know how they used to wear these clip-ons. They hurt the ears, is my opinion anyway. I don't feel comfortable with them. But their designs were absolutely fantastic back then. What else do we have? It's all tangled up, so this is going to take quite a while to unjumble. Here we have a locket with a dog on it. I'm not sure of age on this one. The Alsatian, Border Collie. I'm not quite sure. Now to see if that opens. There we go. I do enjoy getting lockets. I'm not sure if you've been watching my YouTube channel for a bit, but a few videos ago I came across a lovely locket and I was thinking, oh, it's so sweet, be nice, and looked vintage, and I thought, wouldn't it be lovely if there was a photo of someone in there? And when I did open it, it was actually someone in there, so it was really quite exciting. Sort of adds extra feel to something like that when you've had a piece of jewellery that is pre-loved. When I box my jewellery up, I always like to take so much care in sending it off to other people, because to me they are treasures, and it's a bit upsetting when you see it in a knotted pile like this. Sort of like, I think vintage treasures like this deserve their place to be treated very carefully. So yes, it'll be nice if they're packed nicely, like some sellers do for me. I do buy in bulk. This is a pretty brooch. I'm not sure what the stone is. If anyone knows anything about this stone or anything along the way about what things are, I still have lots to learn, so please feel free to comment below if you know more than I do. Or if I'm wrong about something, please kindly correct me in a nice manner. That'd be appreciated. Looks like we've got a few loose things there, so we'll just try to pair them up and we'll keep going in the meantime, finding something that's solid to work with. Okay, so here we have a ring. It could be an opal, not 100% sure. Just zoom that in and hope it doesn't get too blurry. I'll see if there's any stamps on it. They'll be giving me an indication shortly whether it's actually true vintage or rather an opal. And if it has no stamp, it's most likely it's not a real opal. Okay, so it does have a stamp of 925, so there's a good possibility, so that could actually indeed be a real opal in that ring. Just turning it around for you to see. So we have a sterling silver ring with a possible opal inside. Maybe it's a gent's ring because it's actually quite big and my finger is actually getting way lost in there. So that's a nice find, that one. Okay, here we have a lovely vintage watch. I do like the vintage watches and I have only kept one so far. Just trying to show you that nicely, but there we go. I'll just see if there's a name on the back or front shortly. Maybe if I put it on this arm, it might work better for me. There we go. And also do a quick check and see if it's actually ticking or not. I might need a new battery in it. So it does not appear to be working at all, and it is actually just a quartz watch with another name on top. And once again I have put my loop somewhere, not sure it's loop, but that's the back of it in here, right? Here we have another ring. Slip that one on my finger. It's a better fitting ring. Lovely little stone in there. Some nice zirconias or something. Wishing it would be diamonds. I'm yet to come across a real diamond ring, although I did come across a beautiful bracelet recently that had diamond chips in it, and it sold quick smart a few days after listing it, so that was a lovely piece indeed. This ring possibly has a stamp on it. Let's check the other side. Yeah, it looks like it has a stamp on it, so I'll get my jeweler's loop in it. When I update or edit my video later, I'll write in whether it's anything fantastic or not. But it's actually a really nice ring with a very nice stone in there. Okay, well, we've got two things here, one stuck in the other. Alright, so we have a sweet little brooch, and I'm thinking that this could actually be Bakelite, just by the colour of it. Then it's a sort of very light plastic, and just the look of it, it just seems to be Bakelite. I'll do some tests later. I'll just see if I can do a quick one now. Apparently you can go by the smell of it. You just give it a quick rub like that, and if it so it's generating a bit of heat, and if it gives off a little bit of an odour, it most likely Bakelite. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I still have a gut feeling that it could be. So I'll do an extra test later, and I'll confirm when I'm editing. As a sweet little brooch, and I'm not really sure whether I want to sell that one. But knowing Little Mrs. Centric, she probably will. Speaking about selling, I now have a lovely website set up. You can find it at www.littlemrscentric.com.au, and I offer Afterpay. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram, same name, Little Mrs. Centric. There's only a few things that Little Mrs. Centric keeps, a few treasures. Ones that she truly falls in love with, and it's usually the most unique ones that she keeps. So here we have another little brooch. It looks like the back of it has actually, the closing point has broken off. So a bit of a reject in a way, unless the clasp can be fixed so it doesn't come loose. But So what I mean here is just there, in there, the little turning point that closes the shut is actually broken. So this brooch is, I think, would be most likely falling off. A lot of people do use the broken ones for upcycling into art, which is fine when they're broken. It's more sad when they use ones that aren't broken for beautiful work. Because to me, vintage jewellery needs to be worn, not made into art, unless of course with the exception of it being broken. Okay, I'm just going to set that aside while I just set my hand there, because I know there's more than one in that lot. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, they're sweet. They look kind of retro to me, if I can just separate them. Okay. Lovely little earrings. I'd say they're definitely vintage. They're pierced. They're very, very sweet. Sort of a lightweight plastic. Not flat, got some dimension to it. And as I said, definitely pierced. One's got a stopper at the back and the other one hasn't. That's an easy fix. Well, this one's interesting. Well, this is the first time I've come across something like this. This one is made of, I am not sure, sort of like fur. That's it there. I'm just looking, oh, okay. So this one's not actually like a proper brooch backing as such, but it's one of those old safety pins I used to use. So it could be quite old, this one. I'd be interested to know what actually is the material. It's like I said, it's furry there, but on the back here it's shiny. So I don't know if it's real fur, surely not. I know they used to back then. And in here, just in the centre, we've got some pretty diamantes. So it's like a butterfly kind of shape, but yeah, it's pretty. It's different. Put it that way, it's unique. But I don't think I'd keep it personally, so I might put it in a group lot, as I do at times, a group bundle. Okay. This is a nice brooch and very pretty. It's sort of like got garnets or something on it. See by the colour of it. But nice to think it's ruby. So it's either ruby or garnet, but I'll see if there's a stamp on there shortly. Here we go. So, as yet, I cannot find any stamp. So it could just be like glass stone in there. The clasp at the back isn't really one of the older vintage ones that you had years gone by. They used to be the long, or they used to have the C-clasp. And the reason they used to have the long ones was because they had extra thick garments back in early times, 1800s, 1900s, and they had like to get the pin through that, which is why it was extra long. And as I said, the other indicator of it being old is the C-clasp. But this is just more of the modern one, well, not so much modern, but still vintage, but the turning point ones. But regardless, this brooch is very nice, and it appears to have all the stones intact, and it will be going up on my website, as mentioned, littlemrscentric.com.au. Okay, what do we find next? Okay, I think, no, it's a pendant. I actually thought that was a pocket watch at first, I'm not sure. Make that one out. It's like a pocket watch, but it doesn't have its usual opening point. It has to be a pocket watch. See the back of it? It has to be. And it's got a little thing on top. What is missing is that little, you know what, it's not. There it is, pocket watch, that is, but it's not missing here. There we go. And I just want to see if I can open that or not. This one I might, oop, there we go. I think I just heard movement. Did I? Did I? No. I'm going to have to put that in a pile and try fiddling around with that one later, but I'm pretty impressed with that. It looks like it could be a lovely vintage piece. I don't know if you can hear that. It winds nicely. Listen to this. I was just seeing if it's sticking or not. And also I'll have a look out and see if there's any stamps on that as well later. But it's a nice piece, nice engraving on the back as well. Okay. Tangle in here, I do have a lovely Shirley designer piece. I hope she packed it. I just like having troubles finding it at the moment, so I won't be very happy if it's not been put in at all. I can't find it, so you might have to wait for a few videos before I find it and give you an excuse to watch my next videos and hear me rambling on. Okay, this is a pretty pretty bracelet, a bangle I should say. Lovely little stones glimmering there. Very, very nice. Look at that. Very pretty. It's opening, and I'll see if I can put it on and show you. There we go. I might actually just put on my other, make it easier. There we go. So plenty of room. So if you're on the lookout for a lovely new bangle, it's not something that little Mr. Centric wears, so I know a lot of people do, so this will be going up on my website for sure. But I just love the look of that stone in there, combustion or whatever it is. Very pretty. Huge jumble. Okay, here we have another bangle. I wouldn't be say I'm overly excited about this one. There we go. It looks quite small. I don't think it's going to fit on my arm, and if it does, I think I'll probably get it stuck, as you can see. Yep, no. I would be likely to get it stuck. Just quick look to see if there's any stamps. No stamps. Okay, here's another ring. I'm just going to do a quick look and see if there's any stamp on there. I have a feeling by the look of it, there won't be, but I could be wrong. So no stamp. And it's going to fit on a very little finger. There we go. Pretty though. It's a nice ripply effect to it. So it's a pretty piece. I've got my other ring back in the front now, but yeah. There we go. Not bad actually, that piece. Ooh, thought I had it stuck then. Okay, we might just do a couple more items, then we'll, to avoid the video being too long, I'll stop and then I'll start making a new video. So, okay, here we have a lovely cameo. For those cameo lovers, this is a very pretty left-facing cameo. Very nice. I've come across a few cameos now and sold them. I do like them, but they're not my biggest passion. But yeah, I usually try to bundle them up and sell as a group. But if you do like this one, let me know and I may separate it for you, just for you. Pretty. Just have a quick look at the back, and see, it's got a C clasp on the back. Now it's not the old style C clasps how they used to do the clasps back then, but it's still C clasp anyway. So age I'm not sure of, but I would say it's definitely a vintage piece. Okay, it's pretty, very nice. If only I could come across that. I'm just going to turn it upside down, see if I can find it. come across my piece that I know I've got in here, but I cannot find. And I'm going to be very sad if it's not here, because I paid for it, and I cannot see it yet. But you can see, look at this is how it arrives. So that's a bit sad, isn't it, when it arrives like that. So that's going to give me an excuse to separate all that before I start the next video. Okay, I said I'd show you one more item, so let's just choose one, which is this one. This nice bracelet. Actually, that's very pretty, so that's a good ending point. Lovely gold toned bracelet. I'll just do a quick look and see how old it is by looking at the clasp on it. And yes, that is a vintage bracelet, and it's very pretty. I'm hoping it's got a stamp on that one. And once again, this will be going up on my website, also on my Facebook page and Instagram. So don't forget to check me out. The more, the merrier. And I'm just doing a quick check to see if I can see a stamp. And if I can't find it now, I'll let you know later. But it's a very nice piece. Lovely, I like that. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. I've got a few pieces that are separated already. I am on the search for my lovely designer piece that's supposed to be in here, and the sooner I work out whether it's here or not, the sooner I can show you. And if it's not, I'll have to contact the person I bought this bulk buy off. Okay, thank you for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for the next couple of videos, because there's a pile here to go through, and hoping that designer piece is here. Please like and subscribe and share this video with others who love vintage jewellery. Signing out now. See ya, bye.